Welcome everybody! We are the Grin brothers and we're in the leg room!
I think I do have vague memory of this now.
Oh, shame that we didn't get Ruff's initial reaction. He kind of, short-term memory here, forgot about leg room. The room where leg day can't be skipped on. Or is always skipped on. But not through any fault of their own.
That's the hold hand button.
Yes.
It does kind of look like he's just dragging her along.
Come with me!
Come on! Or get the axe out!
Don't you dare close your eyes!
Flashlight.
Yeah, which you also don't, you can press
Jump.
that and he'll just stay on.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
need to hold it yet.
Crouch.
As you can see, we're continuing our playthrough of Little Nightmares 2!
Yeah, just getting a hold of a gripper.
I normally would have let Rafi do this off screen, but his reaction to waking up in leg room was too funny. Because it's been a fair while since we last recorded. Because of, Rafi having a job now, gaps between our next recording sessions are a bit bigger now, but that was always going to be a case.
Oh.
Eventually, I will also be looking for a job and maybe have a full-time one, but gotta say, yesterday, no offence to, people with my birthday sort of thing, but yesterday might have been the first day where I felt kind of good by the end of it in a long time.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So I have thanks to just sitting down playing video games all day with Soulcalibur
Sometimes
and ranting about Azwel being such an asshole.
Right, quick save, just kicked in. Hello, headless body.
I'm not sure there's anything to be afraid of. There's, it's like they can't see you, they can't grab you because most of them are missing arms, or are just arms.
Yeah, I know.
Do you reckon there's anything in the back there? Could be a glitch or. Oh, okay. No, running is a good idea.
I know it's alright at left.
Okay, no, that was supposed to happen. Okay.
Is that the threat of this then? Hands?
It's all, again, going with the puppet theming. Because all these are like, plastic arms and legs sort of thing.
Oh, I can't pull it any further.
And there's a slightly raised panels. They haven't been laid down very well, have they?
Oh, I can't even...
It's like a British pathway. Live, man, live! I can get his heart beating!
Wow, this character is terrible at teabagging. Should we drink our...
You have made tea, yes. What is this tea? Milky Oolong?
Milky Oolong. I've probably made it wrong, let's be honest. This is my first time making a normal tea other than, black teas. Because normally I just make black teas, and the only other tea...
I've had Oolong tea before, but I'm not sure if I've had a Milky Oolong. Or certainly not one that smelled like this. The smell is very different. Also, what is with you and everything you make is just so sweet?
Well, this is one of the teas used in the Ishgardian tea.
Ah.
But I wanted to try it on its own, and at some point I'm going to try the Sencha on its own as well.
Well, I've had Sencha before. That is not quite so sweet, so...
I've been told it's a very bland. Wow. Kind of just tastes like water, I'm going to be honest.
The smell's a bit deceiving. It's not nearly as sweet tasting as it smells. It's
Tastes
mostly
nothing like
bitter,
it smells.
but the sweet flavour does slowly start to trickle in.
Kind of tastes like I'm drinking warm water.
No, it's got a nice little beer taste to it.
Yeah, there's a slight bitter taste, but...
It has a slight crackling feel to it, It's, it's like snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispie sort of thing, or skip. Because it's starting to fizz.
What the fuck are you drinking?
Over there, it came into contact with something on my teeth and started exploding. I think that might be my filling.
Mine's just like drinking warm water! There's no sweet aftertaste or anything.
It's a little bit of course on the tip of the tongue. The sides of the mouth is mainly getting the bitter flavour to it, and it's staying quite well.
I think you've lost your mind.
Not a huge fan. Again, not a huge fan of the smell. But the more of it you drink, sort of thing, the more of that smell, the sort of smell ends up influencing the taste with that like sweet aftertaste that hints that starts to trickle in. It's not very strong though. I think you may have I don't know, added more or something like that.
I did add more eventually.
Okay.
And
but like not a fan of the smell, but taste wise, it's a nice bitter taste to it.
I brewed it for
Nice
longer
quality.
than it was meant to be brewed because it looked weak.
Now I'm concerned about what's happened to my teeth then.
I am the opposite. I really like the smell. The taste, pardon me, is kind of just like a weird cup of water.
You have strangely bitter water then.
Well, it's not. I don't mean it literally tastes like water, but like there's not much to it. It's kind of bland. Like it just feels like a weak black tea. Okay, I've gotten a little bit of an aftertaste now.
Yeah, quite nice. Good job going with that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's like the opposite of my reaction to the Guardian tea, which almost, knocked me down to the floor.
Ironically, I much prefer the Guardian tea.
That was just syrup. Ole!
But that was surprisingly easy. Are you made of flesh or puppet?
Also, what is... No offense, it's somehow worse when you're just a child and the thing coming at you is just a hand. And it doesn't help that in the Soulcalibur, I just did the Amy storyline where, 14-year-old child pinned down by Azwel's hands. He's like, I'll make you a doll of mine!
Can it climb?
Why haven't you done anything, Amy? But I'm just a child.
It can climb.
And that's like... Oh. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like a meme sort of thing, oh, you're terrible, I'm just a child.
Terrible job, super shit! How did you fuck that one up?
You have apparently forever ruined Superstar in Curious's head. He cannot not think of that every time the word Superstar is mentioned.
Azwel, I'm literally a child, stop being so mean!
That is basically it.
How can it not get through?
Auto-closing vents? We've had so many spy movies take place here that we just got auto-closing vents now.
We're pretty sus. Among Us joke. I swear my humour has just devolved rapidly over the years.
Smaller thing to mention, I've got I've got some pretty big things, but I'll save them for next recording session, next episode sort of thing to start. So I guess one starting small thing. There's a few things that I figured you'd like. So I'll start off with one thing.
Sweet release of death.
2022 has been terrible, but we do live in an interesting timeline, I gotta admit. After all, we live in the timeline where Lionsgate are trying to make a live-action Beyblade movie.
Why?
I don't know, but they're working on a live-action Beyblade movie. I think it's Lionsgate. People are just trying to make most 90s material into live-action movies. But it's interesting that they're going to be trying to do, live-action Beyblade. Because it's like, how that's going to look? Go, spin it up!
Yeah, I don't think it's quite going to have the same impact.
As directed by Michael Bay!
Okay, that would have some impact.
My Beyblade's strapped with dynamite! Summon the sort of spirit dragon, and it's just like some sort of racist stereotype. Yo, what up?
Wouldn't surprise me. Come on, do your little pounce. Oh, he dodged me.
If it performs a dodge roll, it becomes a Dark Souls.
Oh, that was... Yeah,
yeah,
that definitely made a flash. That was not a pleasant.
Turns out just repeatedly hammering the attack button is how to do it.
Oh no, they're learning. Yeah.
Its education has been put to an end. Oh.
Making sure it's dead.
Yeah. Just in case.
Can I pick it up? No. Yeah, like
I'm assuming they would like do CG for the Beyblade, not use actual Beyblades. Just like watch.
I don't know. That would actually be significantly more.
It's like every match or every fight is like a minute long at best.
It's literally just like people playing actual Beyblades. Oh, I can jump on this one, but I couldn't jump on the other one.
Yeah, I figured you'd like hearing about that because that's a thing.
That is definitely a thing. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to quite capture the magic of Beyblades because I don't think.
I look forward to the starting scene as Tyson goes to hang out with the clearly 23-year-old guy, and then he disappears from the show altogether.
Do I have to? Okay, yeah. I had a feeling.
The answer was violence. Yeah. It is surprisingly often violence with Mono.
He is very violent. 6. Where are you?
Speaking of violence.
Okay, actually, where are you?
She was way back, because this is where you came out of the vent.
No, it's not.
Really? Thought, up there in the corner was the vent thing, so...
No, I'm pretty sure this was where she helped us.
Oh, there she is.
She's just playing with the hand.
I mean, might as well. What the heck? Did you glitch out there?
I was trying to get her attention.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to hold her hand to get her to stop doing whatever she was doing. I don't even know where I'm taking this, by the way.
No, it was a while. I'm assuming the lift?
I do
before?
remember, yes.
Yeah.
I have a short little thing to mention.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Which is, thing that initially I'd asked you to remind me of.
Oh, the NFT thing.
Mm.
Yes, funny enough, I was actually going to bring that up. Because you mentioned me to remind you about NFTs.
Convenient. So, we all know how low a standard NFT people have.
They have a pretty low standard, yes.
Well, something happened that managed to cause even them to be disappointed and upset.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of all the depraved things that NFT people have done. And I can't actually think of what... I could have no expectation what this is going to be.
So...
This is a terrible hospital, by the way.
Yeah, that looks like an electric chair. Maybe it's a prison. So... Someone set about with a project called Pixelmon.
That was a while ago, wasn't it? Pixelmon, that was like a Pokemon competitor that someone was making.
You look very suspicious. This was, I think, a different...
So another thing that just happened to be called Pixelmon. Because I thought it was like, was it Mokomon sort of thing? Was another one? Like, there's been quite a few Pokemon competitors.
Yeah. Well, the Pixelmon I originally knew was a Minecraft mod.
Oh yes, that's it, yeah. I only knew it was a Pokemon competitor style thing. So yeah, Pixelmon, Minecraft. Is it? But this is different to the Minecraft thing then?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, you might want to, Well, he ain't got any arms, so he can't do anything to you. I suppose he's kept still by the light?
Yeah. I think.
It seems that way. Oh, he does have an arm. Yeah. Light. Which is strange, because he can't see the light. Yeah, he tried to pick you up. Like, what can he do if he grabs you? Like, just...
Crush me?
I guess. Maybe.
No, you want to find out?
No. Now he's given up.
It's because there's a bit of light there.
But it's like they want eyes to feel the light, or detect the light, so... So, a lot of things are puppet-based here, but what on earth was the stretchy neck lady woman then?
I don't know.
Because she weren't a puppet.
She was a teacher.
Turns out there's nothing behind her. She's just a teacher. The game creators weren't a fan of this time at school.
Probably. But yeah, so Pixelmon, it was like a crowd. It was funded by like people giving money for NFT stuff.
Yeah.
And it made a lot of money. It was a very expensive set of projects.
That is very sad, but okay.
And then they gave people the NFTs. And I'll see if I can get them up quick, because it was unironically hilarious.
But the thing is, like, like, most of the NFTs are people's stolen artwork anyway. So it's like, are these people supposed to be happy with, they're rewarding people for basically stealing? Like, it's the NFT people suffering here, because I don't think, okay, well, then that's already a loss to the world.
Pixelmon raised over $70 million.
Okay, that's a lot of money, yeah.
And,
I'm curious
these were the NFTs.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh gosh!
That's my favourite, because you can't even see it, because of the grass.
What on earth are they?
Pixelmon.
But there are way better pixels than that.
Mm-hmm.
You can Google better pixels than that.
I'll put pictures up on screen. Now...
You say that, it's me editing.
Okay.
So
that's also
remember, isn't it?
Hilarious one.
So you'll have to send me those photos for some cruel reason. I mean, we're both on Discord now, so...
Some people have said that the reason they look so low quality is because the main site that's used to upload NFTs doesn't work very well for 3D models, so they had to be, horrifically downscaled.
No offense, that even if they were higher quality, well, in terms of they should be used to it, because the monkeys that they promote primarily with NFTs all look hideous and disgusting. Oh, yep.
You cheated.
That was a bit of an awkward situation. No, Raptors, no!
Literally.
We're getting a Little Nightmares movie made. Awesome! Starring Chris Pratt! As 6! Eventually a movie will be made of Chris Pratt
playing Chris Pratt.
But the way they do it is that when they need to show an older Chris Pratt, instead of having Chris Pratt play the older role, they have Tom Holland in.
That also would sound about right.
Yeah, there's been mixed opinions I've heard regarding the Uncharted movie that came out, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It seems to have done pretty well, so popular, though. There's quite a few people who kind of feel that it's a good movie, but not really Uncharted, per se.
Yeah, it just feels like a generic action movie.
Yeah, like, the character of Sully is the actor playing himself.
Yeah.
And, whilst there's some people say that Uncharted was always very movie-like, but you think there's very few scenes of Uncharted actually not taking place in modern city sort of thing.
Yeah,
but apparently from the looks of the trailers and such and the looks of reviews from people summing up the plot, a good chunk of it takes place in like modern day areas first, of doing the setup. It's like, usually the point of Uncharted is even from what little
You're
I've
on
seen
Uncharted at places.
Yeah,
it's literally in the name.
What I've mostly seen like Uncharted 1, 2 and 3 is that typically they do the setup very quickly and then get you into the actual game without much wait. There's some cool stunts and scenes though, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like, it's doing well as a movie, but I'm not sure it's quite really... Some people are saying, a new benchmark for video game movies, but it's not really quite...
It doesn't feel like the video game.
Yeah. And that's weird because the video game already felt like a movie, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
It was already trying to be cinematic. I think that's kind of a problem. It's a lot of times with the sort of video, the movie adaptations, it's not really embracing the fact of the nature of where it's from, and a lot of games, for quite a while, have been trying to become more like movies.
Yeah.
Not as bad as, like, say, David Cage sort of thing, where it's like he just wanted to be a movie director, but just couldn't.
We don't speak of David Cage.
I still find those,
This is starting to look more and more like an asylum.
Yeah. We've gone back and forth as to what this place was supposed to be.
Right, can you... Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I've got to take it a bit slow, rather than just kind of...
Gosh, why hands so soon?
So just, why hands? I mean, to be fair, it could be feet.
Yeah, worse somehow. Smell it. No! No!
Lick my toes. Definitely not.
This level, guest starring the creator of Boku no Hero. I just like drawing hands, showing off being a smug asshole and showing off how well you can draw compared to everyone else. So apparently not as bad as Too Many Knives.
Oh, how did that get me? You lying buggers. Should we end the episode here?
No, because we're doing longer recording sessions now, remember?
Oh, yeah. Can I pick this up?
Talking about horror, Did You Know Gaming did an interesting video of rumoured games, sort of thing.
Yeah.
As to whether these new Nintendo games which were rumoured were actually real or not. And they had one proven real, one proven fake, and one unconfirmed.
Yeah.
But the most interesting part was actually the middle game, which was called Zero Racer, which is basically an F-Zero game for the Virtual Boy. But the most interesting part wasn't about the F-Zero Virtual Boy game, but rather having someone from Nintendo of America tell us how Virtual Boy testing went. Which the person starts off with, have you ever seen Clockwork Orange?
Okay, that's a good way to open up your...
You see, we were taped down to a chair and had our eyes forced open with eye drops put in it. Then we had to stare at the Virtual Boy screen for 15 minutes straight. And then we'd have a rest. They'd do some tests. Sometimes they'd do another test, put some new moisturiser in our eyes, have us do the test, but be constantly trying to distract us, blowing wind in our face and such as we play this sort of thing.
Why?
And we'd do this for about, an hour straight sort of thing, and then see whether, we were okay. And that was how we tested every Virtual Boy game. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, that just sounds like torture.
I mean, it does start with, have you ever seen Clockwork Orange? But that's how they tested it. That was far more interesting than...
Did they get paid compensation for, potentially literally destroying their eyes forever?
But apparently that was the health and safety test to make sure the Virtual Boy games were safe because, Virtual Boy games could potentially do that to your eyes. So they had to make sure your eye would hold up in more extreme conditions.
I do not have the depth perception to do this. I'm going to be honest. Can I pick this up? No.
There we go, you did it. Oh gosh, hands. No, okay, it's only 2 hands.
Hey, I've seen this scene before in a Little Nightmares game.
Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping you'd power slide the entire way through. Rapaham, go! Shoots up to try and grab you.
Lights.
Bars of soap? Well,
Oh,
if this is a
no.
prison, this is worrying.
Can't pick them up. I can.
Oh, we just... Okay. A surprising amount of the puzzles are just grab item, toss it. Before you'd have to, like, I don't know, slide somewhere with it, or, you know, soap yourself up so you can slip through the bars or something. But no, just throw soap.
If it works, it works. This looks suspicious.
Yeah.
Is it a hat or is it a ghost corpse?
Oh, ghost corpse.
Are those wheels of cheese?
Thought there were sponges, but...
Yeah, I don't think that's healthy, still, gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Oh, can't jump in.
Also, what on earth... You know, this definitely is now an asylum then, given the padded walls.
Yeah.
So, why is there a bathtub with a person... You know, I'm starting to think that some of this insanity doesn't have any meaning to it. It's just a weird, disturbing image that there's something to throw in.
Well, given it looks like they...
The colour of the curtains!
Looks like they tried to drown him in cheese wheels. So, yeah.
My true nightmare, cheese wheels.
It's like a Dug Dug video. That's a reference to Skyrim, but every 5 seconds it spawns 10 cheese wheels or something like that.
Mm.
Am I going to have to climb up this wheelchair, man?
Maybe.
Or am I too puny to move it?
Have you seen how your character picks up axes? I mean, you know, Mono is very strong for his little tiny size.
Oh, yeah. I am incredibly tiny.
Hmm.
I might need 6. But how do I get her here?
Well, we're now long going to the episode. Want to end it here as you figure it out?
Yeah, seems like a sensible idea. I have a habit of getting confused by these puzzles.
Yeah.
Even when they have really simple answers.
That tends to be a lot of problem with puzzles when you kind of overthink it.
Yeah.
Well,
like, comment, subscribe for content. We do things.
That we do.
Drink tea and play video games.
Cheers, everyone!
Bye.